2, 1, go!
So I was commentating that game, and then I realized I should have probably talked to the TO that was on commentary. This is Aurora. Hello. I think it was muted. BSP and TO might have been muted. I don't know. But yeah, I really wanted to comment again on that play at the end there. That was really good timing on the cape. Like, Alva, he was a bit down too. The first cape he used to stall and then catch BSP off guard with a backer, set up for a juggle string, and then he used another one to cape an attack that would be a leggy landing right into the big brain of Mario's up smash. So Alva was the one to take game number 1, and he brings us to Omega Wily's castle for game number 2 of this loser semi set between himself and BSP. BSP took the victory over me. Alva took it over SAS. Yes. Shane. I think that's how he would want to be known. Shane used to come around a lot more. I want to congratulate him for making top 8 this weekly. That's pretty good stuff on his part. Haven't seen him in a long time though. And this has been a very small weekly as well, with only 2 PR players attended, a couple players that have been PR previously as well with Nogarate, and I believe Alva was previous PR as well too. BSP, honorable mention, and around that area for a very long time too. Wants to fight through this and take this win to make it to top 3. We'll see how that goes right here. Alva gonna get the priority attack of that up smash to get the KO right there. And let's talk a little bit more about the match, because I'm talking a lot about the tournament and the players, so yeah. I'm curious how Alva made that so difficult. Well, I can talk about the matchup again, as I talked about a little bit at the beginning of the first game. That was not really picked up at first, but I can explain again. That, this matchup is Mario has a few really good options against zoners. One thing being that he can just be at a distance, for one, and force the zoner to come to him, and especially Toon Link, with even though he has that disjoint, it's a small disjoint, so to really get an effect of this outfit, usually Toon Link wants to play off of getting projectile hits to combo into another. I love Tether right here in this matchup, honestly. Tether deals with a lot of Mario's tools. It will deal with the fireball, it will also deal with cape cut right through. And at around this percent, it can set up for an up smash KO too. As he finds a landing up smash right there. Really good catch there. It's a really fast up smash too, like Mario's. I think it might be faster too. It's frame 7 or 10. One or the other. But you have that tether, right? And then from Mario's side, with his anti-zoning tools I want to talk about, of course, he has the cape, but another one I think is really good is Flood, for not only controlling the space and pushing Toon Link back when he tries to get in there, but also one situational use is that if you flood away a bomb being thrown towards you, it'll bounce away, and the bomb will not catch Mario. So it's pretty tricky to know. And one thing that BSP is probably going to be doing to try to counterplay this, and I think he has been mostly doing that as well, is delaying some of his projectiles, aware of Alva's defenses against them. Now, I think BSP is taking a bit more control here, just a little bit, but then he gets launched up with the up smash. Yeah, he doesn't throw the bomb right away either. His short hop neutral has been really good for evening this up, I feel like, especially with, again, using the hook shot aerial to just cut through a lot of Mario's own zoning options here. Very careful. Yep, I love that from Alva. That was a really tricky bait there. He's gonna go for that first upper and BSP expecting that he has to fall out of that there. Tries to get past that, and the flood is going to push him off stage. That down smash is also going to put him off stage too. Has to be very careful with how he gets up in this spot. Runs to the center, and Alva grabs him and tosses him to the wayside. Bomb explosion. Might have wanted to take dash attack instead there. BSP really playing this game where he just does not want to approach. See the Hylian shield deflecting the water of the flood. staying so patient here right now, waiting for Alva to make that first move. He approaches in with a short hop to try to bait him for some kind of an action. He does succeed in that, and now BSP finds himself in the corner on the ledge, getting shot at by these fireballs. He has to find his way back through this small barrage. Waiting for an opening there, possibly for a back throw around this percent of the ledge to kill. But it's not going to prevail there. Alva takes that with another up smash. Another big brain play. And he's up 2-0 in this sparring right now. Wow. Okay, so BSP is on his ropes here, so he's gonna go his secondary Ganondorf. Now, this is gonna make him hit a lot harder in the head-to-head up close. So, even trades will be super beneficial for him. He's just gonna build up more damage off of raw hits quicker. Ganondorf also, not to sleep on his combo game, he has some things that can really just connect himself. You see off of a dash attack or a neutral air. Even a down throw can set up. And of course, probably the most well-known, I would say, is his flame choke if you do not tech that, or it can lead into a tech chase. So you can see that happen. And now this Ganon pick definitely helping him hit harder in the up close. And he's actually starting this game off with the advantage for himself. Boot to the head. Yep. Up away for a lot of up tilts there. I think he was intending for an up smash anyway. Yeah, that's my belief. Yep, a wise air dodge there. Collides into Mario for the KO. Yep. That'll do. Although, I mean, he wants to answer back there. He's not going to do so. Fortunately, BSP couldn't really do anything after dodging out of that, and was still set up into a tech chase situation. Yeah. Very good on Alva right there. He's able to space that floodwater just right to angle it, just in case BSP had enough distance to make it back, which he unfortunately did not. Well. This match, yes, I like Alva waiting for an attack on shield. Ganondorf has such limited options. It's probably one of his best to try to land with a neutral air or an up air. Well, upper, I think it depends. I think upper you can land with on a few opponents with a reverse hitbox, but on smaller characters it's probably not as worth it. It'll probably work around medium height on Mario, probably. Weird speculation coming from me. I don't know if that exactly applies very much. Good jump off down air mixed up from Alva. Got BSP off guard a little bit there. Up smash. Wow. Perfect positioning on BSP's part right there. Alva, he's wise not to approach after the up smash hits the shield. He's just waiting for BSP to make that frontal approach. Now Alva, corner guarded here, forcing a regrab from BSP, who immediately gets up. And go with that. No tech. The down tilt will KO. All right. BSP gets himself in the sets here. Takes that third game with the Ganondorf pick. You know, I think dash attack, timed correctly, can actually go through floodwater. So when I was talking about how floodwater can keep out Toon really well, I think that can also keep out Ganondorf really well. Except if dash attack can go right through that, that can help Ganondorf to not lose time trying to get in there. Oh, well. Game number 4 on the Smashville stage pick. A big opening for Alva to ladder all the way off the top of the Mario Classic. Mario Classic just almost. Yeah, I'm a little. Yo, you read that roll. Just this time slightly giving Alva a sneak around. Clever cape usage. I'm actually really loving the timing that Alva does that. I'm gonna shove him up on this dash attack thing. It's definitely not a thing. Love BSP pushing the attacks further, knowing that he doesn't want to put himself in the defense spot. He wants to push it all the way, just keep on Mario, not get trapped in shield, where I would say he would have a bit of a more difficult time against Mario. Wow. Yep. Down smash will catch the jump up air. And Sockley. Alva using that tricky way that BSP wasn't really ready for to catch there, but this time with the loser he is. And the catch with the up tilt. Alva tried to get to the ledge as fast as he could, but he was forced to go above the ledge a little bit. It gets blown up by the volcano kick. BSP do a bit more. What the heck? Yeah, I know that can trip, but not what he expected there. Unfortunately, not going to follow up off of that. Definitely wanted to, though. I say that Alva is in a really good control spot here. Yeah, that's done game. Alva 3-1 over BSP in losers semis. Alva's going to move on to face Dantu in losers finals. But, yeah,